this, and we're here to continue Vice City stories. I feel like, the story in this game, the story itself isn't exactly picking up yet, but the gameplay is, and the story is starting to. We're seeing the very start of the game's real story, where now we're like Marty is dead, and we're sort of taking over. Like, taken over. It still says Wind Waker, really? What? Alright, one moment. I know I changed this, so I guess there's just something weird about it. There we go, I re-updated it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Marty's dead, and we're, like, trying to now, like, take over the empire that he was poorly running before, but we're gonna run it well, and we're gonna make lots of money, which we already started to do. So, last time what I did was I ended up buying every single property that was available to us, and then upgrading my reputation as a business owner of that business type as much as possible. And now we're raking in like 20 grand a day or something like that. So I'm already making a lot of money over here on the Western Island. So we'll see where that goes. I'm really not into the idea that I'm gonna have to, there it is, my 20 grand. What up, B? I'm really not into the idea that, I'm gonna have to be defending my places all the time, but hopefully that'll stop once, we figure the rest of the stuff out. Does it still say Wind Waker? Thank you, Frank. Really? Here, let me... Hang on, I'm not going to see chat for a second. Okay, I've refreshed. It says GTA now for me, even after refreshing. So I think it might be fixed. I guess let's check one more thing. If I go over here, and then I go to my page. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks good for me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks good for me. Okay, here we go. You know what doesn't look good, though? It looks good for me. Is, the capture. Doesn't look good, though? It looks good for me. Is, the capture. Doesn't look good, though? It looks good for me. By the way, enjoy this nightmare. Okay. By the way, enjoy this nightmare. Okay. It looks okay. There's just some discoloration on this menu down here that's driving me nuts. It looks okay. There's just some discoloration. Okay, let's put a stop to that now. Anyway. What were we doing? So now we've got ourselves... There we go. Now we've got ourselves every business empire that is here. So we're running the show here. I've got someone to pick up from the airport at some point, but first I wanted to... Oh, shoot. I didn't have the... I unmarked where the police station was. I needed that. Anyway, before I did that, I wanted to finish the vigilante missions. So let's try that out here. Let's come on over. Oh. I probably have a car in my garage over there. Oh, I was scratching my chin and it felt really good. Okay. Moving on then. overcompensation. Okay, so I'm pretty sure up here there is a police station where I can find a police bike. Now I would like to finish... Yeah, here we go. Now I would very much like to finish the vigilante missions here. We're checkpointed at level 11. We just need to finish 11 through 15. You're big on Vice City? Me too. Vice City is awesome. This is Vice City Stories for the PSP. So we're back in Vice City, but it's a couple years before the events of Vice City, and we're playing as Lance Vance's brother, Vic. There's a, you know, a couple little gameplay changes / enhancements that they've made to the series since Vice City, but overall, alright, here we go. Wow, they didn't just immediately shoot their guns at me? What's going on? Whoa! Hang on, hey, we gotta get this guy. Got him. Wow, why was that all that level 11 was? That was crazy. Okay, suspects on motorbikes. Easy, let's go. Hang on, we need some... yeah, they did port this to PS2 later. Alright, here we go. Get some silly music going. But yeah, there was Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. And, you know, Liberty City Stories is the one that I think is about as good as Vice City. Like, general Vice City, I mean. Oh no, they put up my tire. But yeah, like, Vice City was my favorite, so far, and then... But then I played Liberty City Stories, and I thought Liberty City Stories was, like, just as good as Vice City. So I was hoping that this one would then be the best, right? Like, it would have the gameplay of Liberty City Stories, but the setting of Vice City, right? It hasn't quite been that so far. Okay, you know what? Wow. It's... Okay, that's what's driving me insane about these vigilante missions. Is how ridiculous it is when you approach the criminals' cars and they just fucking just pump you full of lead. Like, now this bike is almost destroyed. Where am I even? Okay, a replacement bike is kind of far away. I should have gone for the more south one. But, it's fine. We have 4 minutes. Just gotta take this very carefully here. But yeah, you get anywhere near the criminals in this, and they just immediately shoot your tires out. Alright, too bad that my health is still pretty low and I don't have any body armor anymore, but I just need to keep my distance a little bit more, perhaps. Using cars against the cars can be good, too. Well, here's some health. But gosh, we had to drive so far away. Now I am worried about the time. Okay, they're pretty close. Here we go. Okay. Please don't immediately shoot out all my tires. Oh, my tires are shot. Uh-oh. Like, honestly, it's just so annoying. I think the idea is I just gotta not... Uh-oh. Run away from it. I think I just gotta not use motorcycles against cars. Man, I hate when they get out and run into another car right away. There we go. There we go. Okay, real quick. Isn't there another police station over here? I need to find my map. I don't know if I have time. But, alright, here we go, here we go. Unfolding map. Because it tells me where the police stations are. Okay. There is a police station right here. But there is also only one car left. So I think maybe we just get him. Yeah. Let's just get them. Oh, they're on foot. Oh, shit. Okay, easy peasy. Now. Get some ammo. More suspects. These ones are on motorbikes. If they're on motorbikes, then we also want to be on a motorbike because you can just kind of get up behind them and blast them, you know. Uh-oh. But I need a new motorcycle though, because this one's garbage. So we'll just come to the police station right here. Park that one. They'll find it and fix it, right? Grab this one. This is level 14. There is one more level after this. One bike's going this way, or two are, I guess. So we'll just... Come on, do that. There we go. And I'm feeling the strain on my ammo, so I need to, like, hop off and go get the other ammo. The AK ammo could have been nice, too, but right now I'm more concerned about the SMG ammo for being able to shoot dudes. Come on, come on, come on. What the hell is this?
Come here and fight, lady boy.
Oh, jeez. They were shooting at me from way up there. Okay, here we go. It is the last level. They're on motorbikes, and they're right there. So I'm going to come widely around so I can get behind them, right? And here we go. Down the line. Down the line. Get them all. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, it's done. Oh, see, all I needed was a nap. Some ice cream and a nap. And there we go. We've completed the vigilante missions. And we now have bonus armor. Or we now can wear more body armor. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's save the game right now. I don't even know where this is that I'm saving. Oh, this is like the first hideout. We got some health over here for it. Perfect. How's it going, Dong Diggity? Murder, boys, is right.
Murder time!
Yeah. Where are we going? I need to save the game to make sure that we don't lose that progress. This game hasn't, like, frozen or anything, but I'm worried about it, you know? Okay, so now, hop over here. Do a savey poo. And there we go. 101 Bayshore Avenue. So... Gosh, my chin keeps itching and it feels so good to scratch it. Okay, now, I think...
I got gas, something fierce.
You can find your way to the bike, Vic. Okay, now... It is now our duty to go apparently pick our friend up at the airport. Because I don't know where we go to extend our health. I mean, if we take a quick drive around here... Let's see if we can, like, divine where this place is, you know? Because there's probably... something like this, right? This, like, grocery store... This grocery store is marked on the map and everything. So I would think that oh, there's our money again. I would think that it's something with this place to extend our health. That's what I'm talking about. The side mission that gives us more maximum HP. Oh, yeah. But see, this is just a grocery store. We can probably rob it. But that's the only point. Can we deliver people's groceries, perhaps? Oh man, last time Amazon delivered my groceries, they actually rang the doorbell. I was so proud. What if we gotta get in the back alley here, behind the grocery store? Look at this place. Nothing. This place looks kind of crazy, though. There's some armor up there. I've also been surprised how difficult these red balloons are to spot. Yeah, it's crazy. I would think that the wherever we go to like deliver food from would stand out and be easy to spot. But I guess it's time to just explore the world a little bit and just kind of look around. Barber Black Sheep. Even though I'm worried that any second I could be forced into a defense mission, you know? So that's annoying. I feel like I can't really... Hermit clothing. I feel like I can't really, explore because of that. So I know this is a place that gets turned into a business in Vice City. Is that just a cop bribe? Yeah. I also can't seem to remember, like, where... Here, we don't need the jams at this particular time. Or maybe just something softer. There we go. Now, I guess what I'm in need of right now is... Wait a second, we can go in here? Malviento? What the hell is this? Just another business I can probably rob? This is just another interior that's modeled for a cutscene to happen here at some point, so why not let the player walk into it? Oh no, just another business I can apparently rob. Like, it's part of my protection ring, I get it, you know, but, still, it's funny to allow the player in there right now. Okay. This still seems loud. What the heck? Yeah, I think it's Final Fantasy VI. Alright, pop me into one of these Diablos. What is this, a barber? We've got a rampage over there. Ugh, I hate how this vehicle sounds. So... Yeah, I just got, like... I've just got, like, no idea, oh, geez, that was a cop. I mean... Maybe I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. I'm just assuming that both islands have, like, a food delivery vehicle that we can do a mission with in order to extend our health. You know what I mean? But I can't really figure out where that place would be around here. So I've driven all around a few times, you know? Yeah, like the pizza delivery in Vice City, exactly. And then Liberty City Stories had the noodle delivery. So, like, I'm trying to find, like, what the business would be here that is the equivalent. And I am not quite finding it. Yeah, I don't remember having too much trouble with them. But, yeah, I really... Whoa. I really want to do them here so I can get the health extension. But for the part of what's... Okay, hang on. Let's check something else. Because the thing is, that for some reason, It's not marked on the map, and I would expect it to be. The map, as in the physical map that came with the game, I would expect it to have some information. But no, the right side of the map doesn't have anything either. Okay. So, then what? Maybe if I look at the game's manual, it might have a clue. Yeah, I'll take a look up there for sure. Alright, hang on. It's manual time. Don't worry, I'll take you guys with me on the journey. Okay. So here we go. So here's the manual for this game. It's very stylized and cute. But let's see if it actually has any info, right? So we've got contents. Do. The thing is, like, they hide information. All of this kind of stuff is, like, story right now. Like, here's a big thing, right? But then they hide information around it. Kinda. What are all these? On land, on the sea, or in the air, Vice City now features water races. Okay. The player must change vehicle at set points in order to complete the race. Well, that sounds fun. Deliver a select list of cars to locations scattered throughout Vice City. That sounds fun also. What is this? Is this just multiplayer? Oh, this is all multiplayer stuff. Okay. So then, now we've got this stuff here, where there are properties for sale. Okay. Now, what's all this? Building purchase, business development, business repair. Well, this is actually maybe good information. So, empire building. Oh my gosh. I thought it meant like a building. Not like building an empire. Anyway. Alright, here we go. So, we can recruit, yada yada. Buy, develop, repair, development menu, odd jobs, payday. We already know about all that. Trigger and attack. We know about that. Okay. Taking out rival businesses will cause friction with rival gangs and may cause them to attack your business. Return to your business when it's under attack to prevent it from becoming damaged. Okay, so it only gets damaged. They don't actually take it. So we can maybe just ignore when our businesses get attacked and then go repair it later. Gangs react to the player. If you start shooting up rival gang members and attack their properties, they will hunt you down and shoot you on sight. Yeah, we were having trouble with that with the bikers earlier, but hopefully that's done with then. Alright, so here's a bunch of music that we're not allowed to listen to on Twitch. And then, yep, that's all music info. We got credits, we got this, we got something there, credits. Uh-huh. More credits. More credits. Nothing. Nothing actually about... See, this is kind of the thing about these manuals, is they're very stylish. I really like how they do the manual, you know what I mean? It's like a part of the art. But, where's the fucking information? You know what I mean? But alright, alright. Do 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 do. What up, Kalakashi? Okay, so let's continue. Wait a second. Did that say wild stallions or was it something else? White stallions. Okay. So yeah, just kind of roaming around here. Drink sprunk. Just kind of driving around looking for if we can initiate a mission that will increase our health. But, no, I'm driving around seeing if we can find, like a car that will initiate the mission, you know what I mean? As in, like, remember the noodle delivery and the pizza delivery? I'm looking for that. I wouldn't think that it would be too far north on the map, though, because you're supposed to make deliveries all over the island, right? And you need to, like, go back to the place to refill. So one would think that a delivery place would strategically be positioned in the middle of the island. But we're taking a look, I think it's time to just start the next mission, though. Because, yeah, I am not finding anything of value, really. These are all just, like, office buildings, it looks like. Yes, I did take over the whole island. I mean, I'm making like 20 grand a day now, so that's pretty great. You know, it didn't seem to stop my places from getting attacked at first, but you know what, I just read a little bit of info in the manual, and today I haven't been attacked yet, and the manual kind of made it sound, and it kind of seems like that today, that I was only getting attacked a lot because I was actively going after other gangs, and they were kind of coming after me as revenge, you know what I mean? So, like, if I just quit bothering other people, quit bothering the other gangs, then they'll stop trying to take their shit back. I think that was also why the bikers kept pulling up and trying to kill me. It's because I was taking over all the bikers' shit. I was actively doing it at that time, you know? Alright. I give up trying to find this, trying to find this place. Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe we'll find it later. But for now, let's go to the airport and pick up our buddy that's supposedly here. Oh yeah, that is a full-ass moon. Playing Shadow of War. And you want to see the Nemesis system in every game? So, you're playing Shadow of War. Have you played Shadow of Mordor? I feel like I played a tiny bit of Shadow of Mordor. But for some reason, I don't know when I would have played it. I can't think of why or when I would have played it. Alright, story time.
Hey, bro.
Lance,
Hey.
what are you doing here?
You don't sound so pleased.
I'm not so pleased.
Thanks, bro. Who was you expecting? What a greeting, man.
Not you. Someone useful.
So what am I? A handicap, huh? Your dumbass, low-life, no-good brother?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who got kicked out of the army.
No, you're the asshole who got kicked out of the Boy Scouts.
Oh, come on, man. I come all this way to see you and you treat me like I got herpes.
Maybe that's because your whole life you've gotten us into trouble.
Oh, give me a break, man. I've changed.
Okay, I'll give you a chance. One chance.
Oh, yeah. Hey, come here, man. You won't regret it, baby. I love you, man. And love can change the world. But Vic,
What?
I have got herpes.
Get off me, man. Just get in the damn car.
I'm just kidding.
I liked the little joke there, but overall, man, I cannot quit thinking about how rushed this script seems.
Oh,
He was
the
not,
Churlos
in
have
fact,
been looking
kidding.
for you, Mr. Big Shot. What do you want with me? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. You killed plenty Cholos. Now we kill you plenty.
Oh, uh-huh.
Get us out of here, Lance.
Is that just... Oh, okay. Oh, we have infinite. Alright, let's go.
Is this your idea of a welcome party? Come on.
This
move
is kind of
it.
funny, though.
Where
So,
the hell am I going, man?
Oh, geez. Oh, God. D-pad aiming. Hang on.
Hey, watch the road. Oh, shit!
I feel like that needed more
I'm
build-up.
just too pretty
But,
to
this is kind of funny how, Vic, I can never remember his name. Vic was a dick to to Lance at first. Because, oh, he's such a screw-up.
Have any friends in this town?
But now, immediately upon Lance's return, Vic just has a whole gang of guys trying to murder him. You've done nothing but screw things up for us.
Everywhere!
Now, do you want to be part of my protection empire? My loan sharking empire? Or perhaps my prostitution empire? I've got fingers in every pie. Oh, geez. Apparently I was supposed to be shooting at these guys in front of us.
Lance, you prick!
Not ahead of us. Or not behind us. Alright, that looks good. No drug empire yet.
Again. I had it with you, man.
I have not unlocked drug empire yet. I think there's gonna be, what was it? There were 3. It looked like it was like drugs, maybe robberies, and maybe hitmen. That was my guess, based on what the icons were. Oh, Lance died, I guess. Well, that's nice. That was a good climactic ending to that mission, I guess. But hey, I guess that's why that's not how the mission is supposed to go. Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna rampage out all of our anger now. Incinerate 10 vehicles? Good thing I'm fireproof. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, maybe I have to throw these a little bit further. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, just tossing them lightly in front. Whoa, just tossing them lightly in front of me isn't working all that well. Because I'm fireproof, but I'm not explosion-proof. Oh shit, I died. Alright. That's fine. Now, we can get all of our weapons back right here, right? Nice. That's such a nice system to add into this game. For 2,000 measly dollars, we can just get all of our weapons back. Now I can hop in the taxi, get back to our mission, and let's go. That's great. I would like to have some body armor, though. So actually, that is no good. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this without armor. Okay. So, I'm not worried at the start, you know. At the start, it doesn't really matter that there's no armor. But then, once we get to the point where we need to, like, stand there and shoot a bunch of guys, that might be an issue. Especially because I don't have the health upgrade, I only have the armor upgrade.
Get us out of here, Lance.
Alright, so here we go.
Is this your idea of a welcome party? Come on, move it! Wait, where in the hell am I going, man?
Oh, geez, they are still shooting at me. From back
Hey,
there.
watch the road! Oh, shit! I'm just too pretty to die.
So yeah, D-pad aiming is not super easy, but nor is PSP analog stick aiming.
Look out, Vic! There's more of them! Do you have any friends in this town?
Uh-oh. I'm always afraid the cars are gonna blow up and, like, damage us more, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. This is one of those missions where if I had a mouse... If I had a mouse, they'd have no chance. That's why I'm probably gonna go back to mouse and keyboard for GTA 4. Oh my gosh. Gosh, this mission is hard.
Let's do prick!
Alright, so here we go. Now I should have the AK equipped because
Never driving again.
we're on foot. And then here we go. We just gotta, no questions, just start shooting dudes. Lance, you fucking idiot. Just running in front of my stream of bullets. Okay, now get these guys. Reload. Are you fucking serious? I really hate the way that your health can just get drilled in a half a second in this game. Alright. Like, I guess I do need some body armor. Unfortunately, we don't have very much ammo left for this gun, either. And I don't know where to find armor. I could just do that part a little better. But yeah, it feels bad when you just get shot in a half a second. Yeah, and you know where I can buy armor? Fucking here. I'm not doing that. I think there might be some somewhere else around here, though, right? Like, I should be able to find some armor. But I'm not exactly sure. Do you think there's one of those red balloons on this thing? Doesn't look like it, surprisingly. Okay, I'll give it one more shot without armor. Try to be a little bit more strategic with where I stand. Let's-a go. So I feel like this game is also suffering a little bit from a little bit of fatigue, where it's like, this is the 5th Grand Theft Auto game in this, like, era of GTA, you know? And so, hey, Connie. And so I feel like GTA 4 will be a really fresh feeling, you know what I mean? Because, like, it will have finally gone forward a generation.
Get us out of here, Lance.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
Is this your idea of a welcome party? Come on, move it! Well, wait, where the hell am I going, man?
Alright, alright. I think I'm doing better on the shooting this time. Oh yeah, look at
Watch
this.
the road. Oh, shit! I'm just too pretty to die. Woo!
Okay, okay.
Look out, Vic!
Oh, jeez.
There's more of them!
Oh yeah, I'm kicking ass at the shooting this time.
Do you have any friends in this town?
Aha! I keep having to reload at very inopportune times, though. Like, I gotta make sure to intentionally just empty out my clip every time I need to turn and that kind of thing, you know? Okay, that's fine. Or, like, even if I kill a guy right away, I still need to just use a whole clip so that I reload for the next guy. Yeah, see, last time, like, on this part, we were just almost dead already.
One more Lance fan's chance. Lance, you prick!
Nice. Alright, so now we gotta worry about the hard part.
You're never driving again. Wanna pray? May as well.
Alright, done. Run over here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah. See, I got standing in a bad spot there. Okay, now here come dudes. Let's just come around like this. Get him quickly. There we go, there we go. Okay. So now we've got 2 stars, but we're basically free. Let's just hop in this thing. Oh no. Why is this car locked? Lance, can you figure out how to get over that? Because there's cops after us. No, you can't figure it out. Okay, fine. You're making a real bad first impression, Lance. Oh, boy. Whoa. Okay. Of course, now that we're actually on the road, no cars are spawning. What is this, a Primo? Where the hell is Lance? Wait, are you serious? Oh no. Oh no. Lance, I need you to get in the car. Oh, jeez. Okay. 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 Here we go. Now we need to dodge the freaking cops. All the way back to the hotel, which... Okay, it's not that far. Let's go. Just so long as our doors aren't missing, so the cops can't just instant bust us if they approach the side of the car. I could also just hit the pay and spray, which I think is on the way right here. No, it's not. Okay. Whew. That stupid sound effect every time. What did I just hit? An indestructible bench? Oh, jeez.
Impressive. This place ain't cheap.
I wouldn't know. I told them to bill you.
Whew. All right, we've done it. Umberto. So we're running Marty's gang now. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about paying for Lance's lodgings as he, you know, as he gets shit figured out. So now we've got Lance. What do we have? Lance missions as well as oh no, that's Luis. Okay, so Umberto wants to talk. Who's this guy? Ah, over here. I don't know what popped up first. We do at least know who Luis is, so maybe it would be better to do her missions before we get introduced to a new character, you know? Hey, Graybeard. Alright, real quick. I gotta get some new armor. Doop-dee-doo. Oh, right. You just go left here. Alright, new armor. And then you know what? Since you can just buy your shit back in this game... Oh, wait. This guy doesn't sell AKs. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say I should fill up on my AK ammo. Oh, yeah. I mean, GTA is still pretty cool. Like, as far as the kids go. I think, right? Hang on. I guess I don't know for sure, but that's still right? But yeah, like when I was younger, I didn't have GTA. Like 3 and Vice City were like the big ones, you know, for us kids when we were younger, and I never owned either of those, but I played them at friends' houses all the time. But yeah, now that I'm playing through them and like doing all the missions and stuff, these are legitimately really great games. I've got my gripes with a couple of them. But, yeah, overall, these are very fun. I'm getting a little fatigued with this era, though. Like, again, this being the 5th game of this style, I'm really looking forward to moving on to 4.
Hey, Louise! It's me!
Vic, thank God you're here. I just heard your cat house is going up in flames. Are the girls okay?
Did Marty's inbred family do this?
I'll be right down.
Oh, is this gonna be the prostitution place that I wasn't able to upgrade before?
Don't worry. I know where we can get a fire truck.
Alright, fire truck time then. Sounds good. Yeah, my parents didn't want me playing GTA because, I mean, they didn't even really know what it was. They just heard it was bad on TV, you know? Alright. Alright, good thing I am a master fireman. I have already completed 15 levels of fireman training. Uh-oh. Hey, I think we're doing some good spraying here on the place. Yeah, man. Do they want me to spray something specific over here or something? What is going on here? Oh, geez. Oh, there's arrows pointing at, like, specific things to spray, apparently. Oh, no, no. Fucking Rockstar, dude. Oh, don't put the fire out that way. Put it out this way, specifically. Jeez.
That's Marty's cousin. He did it, Vic. Get him. Bastard's got 6 toes.
Hey, you!
Alright, here we go. Right. I genuinely like it, because it implies that, like, we don't care about the building. You know, the building's not what's important. It's the girls inside that we need to keep alive, you know. Aunt Enid, I hear you've got a girl. Don't spend all your money on her. You've got family obligations. Yeah, we're paying for fucking... We're paying for Lance Vance's shit. You had to wait until after your kids went to bed. Yeah, I remember my brother-in-law. Well, I remember my brother-in-law saying that, but then it kind of turned out to be a lie, and he did just play bad games and watch bad movies with my nephew. Alright, now we can upgrade this place. Because, yeah, now it's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys know, but my sister ended up divorcing. And now it's kind of weird that my nephew, like, brags about how his dad lets him watch R-rated movies and play, like, the new Mortal Kombat games and stuff. And I'm just like, eh. It's kind of weird when you talk about it's kind of weird when you're 7 and you're talking about killing. Like, the thing for me is, like, I think that kids can handle maybe more than what they're given credit for a lot of the time. But I feel like you gotta kind of think about it in a certain way, or you gotta approach it in a certain way. For example, like, whenever I talk to my nephew about video games, if we're talking about, like, Super Mario Bros, you know, I'm always cognizant when talking to a child not to use certain terminology, like kill. You don't kill Goombas and Koopas in Super Mario Bros. If you're talking to a child. You know what I mean? because it's just weird, I think, to hear a kid say those words.
Vic, welfare said I was a bad mother. Their man said he was gonna take Mary Beth off me unless I put out for him. But I'll show him. I've got a couple of guys to take care of him.
What? Killing him is gonna make things worse. When's this happening?
Well, kinda right now. Did I do wrong? How was I to know better?
Gosh, this script is lazy and this voice acting is bad. Oh man, I want this game to be better. Oh man. Okay, here we go.
Somebody help!
Boom! Oh. And now they just stopped? Look at these guys. These are the guys I'm supposed to get rid of? I broke them. I straight up broke them. Dude, the thing is, it's weird. Vice City had excellent voice acting. So did San Andreas, Liberty City Stories. I feel like this game was just extremely rushed and cheap, is all. So we gotta warn these guys off?
Your report. Leave Louise Williams alone, pal, or you and I are gonna become close friends.
There we go. Did that do it? No, we gotta keep smashing him up. Give him the old fishtail. Because we're not supposed to kill him. We're supposed to warn him off. Warn him off. I thought that Vic made his point very clear a moment ago, so I'm not sure why I need to talk to this guy anymore. But here we go, I guess. Catch up to him with the big rear end. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think if I smash it up enough, he might get out and run away. I'm just saying, it's like, we got right up to him and made our point very clear. But yeah, just getting him to stop moving doesn't seem to be helping. You can't go anywhere, dude. I've got you. Oh, he's changing course. Time for another pit maneuver. Yeah.
Randy's gonna kill me.
All right, it's time for damage. It's time to deal some damage, apparently, because this person is not getting the message. Oh, they just ran into the cops. Ooh, long box? Nice. There we go.
Okay. She's white trash anyway.
Okay, there we go. They needed a lot of convincing. Don't be a stranger. Okay, okay. So now we've got Lance missions to do, but like, this other guy texted us first. So I think I'm gonna do his missions. But let's see what's going on here. So, U is right here. Alright, alright. Let's just turn left. And, I'll take a shave in our business over here. And then, okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking doing a bunch of missions. I do really want to upgrade our health at some point. And I'm nervous that, like, I'm not going to be able to find how to do that or something. Whoa, what happened? Or I'm nervous that, like, I'm missing something obvious, you know. Your PS2 died? What kind of PS2 is it, and how did it die? You have over 30 long box games? Nuts. I almost bought a long box copy of something, and now I don't even remember what it was. Kingsfield or something? It's a slim, and it doesn't read discs anymore. Damn. Have you, like, gone out of your way to try to fix it yet? Or did it just die? And that's that? My Slim had a little bit of trouble reading discs when I first bought it, but all I had to do was put some IPA on a Q-tip and clean the electric eye. Like, really, that's all it was, just some alcohol on a Q-tip. Give the electric eye just a very, very light, careful little rub down. Boom. Worked ever since. I actually thought it was fat PS2s that had a lot more disc read errors. Fat PS2s, you actually have to open up and make like a physical alignment adjustment in order to get them to read discs properly. Especially if they were those blue discs. Remember how blue discs like didn't work in PS2s for the longest time? But that was only fat PS2s that had that issue. People would like put do you guys remember this? People would put scotch tape on their blue discs because it made the fat PS2s work.
Did somebody order a stripper?
Excuse me?
Because I like my bitches a bit less balding.
What? Are you a comedian, Frank?
No, no. I'm a man, just like you.
Uh-huh.
Humberto Rubina. You must be Vance.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, the black CDRs, that was like PS1, right?
I heard about that dumb punk. Came to an unfortunate end, huh? Bitch fight. I like that, huh? Two bitches going at it hot and sweaty. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, whatever you're into, man.
Ah, gotcha,
I'm
gotcha.
into men proving themselves.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. Look, you worked for Marty for years. So in between men, can I rely on you?
Sure, Papa.
Wait a second, can't you just
can
buy
fuck the
Vice
bitch like a
City
mom.
digitally on PS3 and buy it? There's like a bunch of PS2 games that you can just get on PS3 digitally and play them, and Vice City's gotta be one of them. I know for
I got a package
sure.
waiting for collection
Wait, no, I
downtown.
don't know
Go
for
get it for
sure.
me if you can.
I'm not your delivery man, friend.
Until I know you got some balls and some juice in them, there'll be no alliance between us. Juan will go with you. He'll tell me if you've got
Gotcha,
something
gotcha.
down there.
Okay. Gotta get the package. Who's this jabroni with us? Did I miss something?
Watch out, baby.
But yeah, well, CDs, that's the thing, Cherry, is the reason that some PS2 discs were blue is because, like, the regular looking PS2 discs were DVDs. The blue ones were CDs. And, And yeah, the fat PS2s had trouble reading CDs unless you like opened them and like physically made an alignment change. Is what I remember hearing at the time. Or there was the tape trick. Do you guys remember the tape trick? You could put Scotch tape on the inside of the, like, well, you would put Scotch tape in like a certain pattern on CDs in order to get a fat PS2 to be able to read them. Shoot him. Shoot him. Get him. I guess I could help with the shooting. Can I get it from the ground? Oh my god, we have 3 stars suddenly. Where did these 3 stars come from? Now all these cops are gonna be shooting at me. Oh jeez. Shooting near a cop does not get you 3 stars. Oh god. The PS2 got hot and melted the tape? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I always thought it was a really sketchy fix, you know? I just remember, like, reading about it in magazines and everything. The tape trick. So, are you telling me that now I have to actually... This sucks, by the way. This is fucked, this mission. I guess I'm just... Yeah, I have to get out of my car in order to go grab this stupid package. Alright, there we go. Well, I got it, so that's cool. Now I've got 4 fucking stars, though. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, maybe it doesn't suck. It was just a bit of a clusterfuck for a minute. Look how fast we're going now, though. This is... Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my god. Just get in there. I didn't need the paint spray.
Gracias, Vic. I kiss you.
Whoa, not today.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you beat a mission, it goes away. I did not have time for a pay and spray just then. Especially when there's a chance that they wouldn't even spray it. You know what I mean? You were shouting about it? You got... Oh my god. Watch and learn, you guys. Watch and fucking learn. Let's go save real quick, though. Alright, so I got a little bit behind on chat. Tried playing Beyond Good and Evil 2 in a Slim, but it had audio glitches. I didn't even know Beyond Good and Evil was on PS2. I thought that was a GameCube exclusive for some reason. But, yeah, so there are different models of Slim PS2s. I had to do some research to know, like, which one specifically to buy. Okay, okay. Pop back in the rear admiral here. Get back over to the U and let's go. Yeah, I'm really glad that there has not been very much gang activity at all here. It's like you only need to do a lot of site defending when you're like working on your sites, so that's pretty cool. Let's make sure that our reputation is still really good. Oh, it's in like stats. Ah, and you can move. Oh, look at that. You can move it quickly when you want. Right, we're the ultimate badass. Crim Reaper? It's gotta be crime, right? I don't know. And Mac Daddy. Yeah, okay. Oh, right here. Drugs, smuggling, and robbery. Okay. So the only one I was wrong about was smuggling. For some reason, a smuggling is a skull and crossbones on the, on like the business selection, you know? So that's why I thought it was maybe Hitmen, is because it's a skull and crossbones. Balls. Call the mission balls.
You got some Cuban in you? You look like you got some Cuban in you, lady.
No. I'm from Ohio.
This guy looks like Danny Trejo.
You want some Cuban in you, lady?
No. Like I told you, I'm a lesbian on a committed journey with my life partner. Now, Mr. Rubina, about your father's welfare claim.
Whatever, man. Vic, I tell you, this bitch is crazy for me. Can you smell it?
Yeah, this is going wild.
Always the same. Listen, we got a problem, huh? Your boy Jerry, he's causing all sorts of trouble.
Martinez? God damn it.
Mr. Rubina, must I remind you I am a very busy woman?
Hey, baby, mira, listen. You keep your panties on, okay? I got some serious man shit to deal with my body. Why don't you just sit down? Stay pretty. Don't worry, huh? I'll be back with some serious chorizo. You got a friend for my buddy? He's a little bit shy.
Oh, my.
Whatever. Vic, let's roll. Show these boys how to be men and take back our streets from these bitch cholos. I have my own bitch to deal with inside.
You're not coming?
I will be soon, but not with you, my friend. I'm hot, baby.
So, I mean, so this guy is continuing the trend of generally unlikable characters, but at least he's unlikable in a funnier way that's slightly more likable. Oh, it's Danny Trejo doing the voice. And also, his scenes are written much better than the previous unlikable characters, where he's up against a straight man, you know, so it's actually funny. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I remember Danny Trejo being in one of these games already, but I didn't remember it being Vice City, and I don't remember that character at all. One thing I'm noticing about these games so far, especially when people, like, remind me of things that have happened in the games already, is that, at least to me, very little of what happens in these games is actually memorable, which is kind of a problem. But I remember a few things, you know. But only a few things. Which is funny because, like, I remember a ton of GTA 4, you know. But hey, the other difference there is that I didn't stream GTA 4 and... Oh, yeah! And, streaming games generally makes them a lot harder to remember. Get 'em, boys. Oh yeah, just get back in the car. Don't shoot the guys as they exit their vehicle. Oh man, we're just rolling around in this fucking Admiral of Death. Here we go. Who's next? Oh. Uh-oh. They at least got us smoking now. Oh, but that was good. All right. All right, there we go. Might as well just move right along.
You even got any balls?
Coño, man, I didn't know.
And you? I've seen shit with more guts.
You didn't say your father was going.
Shut your mouth, lady boy. He's my daddy, and I love him. I can't believe you would do this. And you left him there to die.
Umberto, what's the problem?
Oh my God, I'm going to be an orphan.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
It hasn't happened, brother. Alberto, that's his dad. He's over at the wrestling, man.
So why the tears?
Coño, we just saw some cholos driving over there, man.
So why doesn't somebody just go pick up Alberto?
Brother, that's what we said to Humberto, only he freaked out.
Well, go get him.
No way, Vic. Don't let my daddy be collected by these two bitches. He's a man. The shame will kill him.
Well, you go.
I can't drive, man. I'm hysterical.
God damn it, I'll go get him. But you owe me, you freak.
Have I played Vampire the Masquerade? I have not. But I saw Skin Teen playing a little bit of it, and it looked surprisingly interesting and fun. I think what I saw her playing was like a more recent one though, right? Like the original is like at least a few years old, right? And I've heard her talk very highly of that one. But then I saw her playing a more recent one that looked pretty fun. Okay, we don't seem to be on a timer. Man, going back up to 60 FPS is gonna look so good when we start 4. Oh, jeez. Whoa! I didn't realize. Oh, God. Uh-oh. And I think I just failed the mission. God damn it. I didn't realize that ledge was so tall. And then it also just flipped the car. Hey, look at this thing, though. This thing handles really well. It's like a Jeep Wrangler kind of thing. Or maybe more like a Land Rover. Nah, that's pretty Jeepy. Nah. We'll be playing on PC. Even though I've heard that PC GTA 4 is really annoying to play, because you have to have like a Rockstar account and sign into the Rockstar launcher from your original launcher and that kind of shit. Like when you buy a Ubisoft game on Steam and it launches Uplay in order to play it. Get that shit out of here. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, then we're off. Now this time I think the strat is gonna be to get on the main road down here. There we go. Whoa, this thing is really fast. Holy shit. Whoops. Man, one thing I am really excited about, I've been thinking about with, so right now when I do like a soldering stream, I just like convert my computer desk to a workstation. But I've been thinking a lot about like having a separate workshop, right? So if I'm gonna stream, that does mean that I'll have to like
Hey, Alberto.
stream from a different PC,
Son sent me to
probably.
pick you up.
But still.
Gracias, señor. You're late. Tarde. I can't be late opening my cafe. In 20 years, I have never opened late.
Take it easy, Alberto. No problems.
Alright, here we go. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, just that, like, it makes me very excited to have my own house eventually, because I'll be able to, like, set up, like, a whole-ass workshop, you know? And then, I was watching Popo the other day, and he has, like, a workshop that he's streaming from now, and it looks awesome.
Take it easy, my heart.
And I'm just like, man, I don't know what switch flipped in my head.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I was stressing him out. I don't know what switch flipped in my head, where now it's like I must own a house. There we go. Sorry, his Metal Gear Solid 4 stress meter.
Take it easy, my heart. Please, I don't have my medication.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't feel too good.
Sneak past the cholos. Alright, we got it, we got it.
Take it easy.
Your goal right now is buying a house? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on the market for it pretty soon. Uh-oh, more cholos. First, I've got a couple other things to deal with, but, like, that's just... Basically, that's, like, a good motivator right now to take care of everything else, you know? Is that once everything else is taken care of, I can start looking at that.
All this rushing. My heart, she's not so good these days.
Yay, we did it! Alright, so I need to save. So we can just save in any one of our businesses, which is nice. Whoops. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm making like 23,000 right now per day. There we go. I bought every place. I distributed the business types among them. I distributed the business types among them as much as possible. So I've got a distribution of loan sharking, protection, and prostitution, you know? Whoops. And then I have every place, all high rollers, and I got to level 15 on all three of those business types. Like, you know, you do the missions to, like, increase your reputation. I did all those as well. Hey, thanks, Connie. Thanks for the good luck on the house stuff, and good luck to you as well. Oh. Okay, what's next? We've got a little bit more U to do. Or, well, we've got at least more U to do. Let's go.
So I ask you once more, are you man?
Yeah!
Then why you not like balls?
Because that's totally embarrassing.
Because that's something you ain't got, baby. I got a whole sack full here. Tons of them. Balls everywhere. Balls to spare.
Oh, man, he's certainly full of balls.
You what, baby? You whisper sweet nothings to some bitches here? Ah, lover boy?
No, boss.
Victor Vance. This is a real man with a lot of balls. You're not scared of no cholos, are you, Vic?
You know I ain't scared of nobody.
So show him your balls.
No, I was in the Army, not the Navy.
Screw you bitches.
Come on, man. I'm just messing with you.
Someone's gotta teach these cholos a lesson. I guess I have to go. Alone.
Humberto, boss, I'm up for anything, man. I just don't want to have to take my balls out again.
Yeah, can't we just go hit shit up and keep our pants on?
Yeah, let's roll.
See, Vic? They didn't want to go, and now they've gone. The art of leadership, my friend, is making people believe they had the idea all along.
That's actually a pretty good line. That's like what I say about leaking stuff. You know what I mean? How...
My men are going to collect a little gift for the cholo. They'll meet up with you after.
After what?
After you clear the way for us. Then we can hit the cholos hard and take their guns. I'll coordinate the attack from here.
Sure, big man. We really need a coordinator back here.
Like, this has died down a little bit, but for a while, it was like, game trailers were never released anymore, you know? It was never like, hey, there's a new trailer for this thing. It was always, the trailer leaked! You know what I mean? Oh! This very well-presented, very polished, put-together trailer for this video game, it leaked! You know? And it was like, it was happening so much for stuff that looked good, to where it was like, man, I don't think this shit's leaking. I think that it's like intentional, because that way, like, it generates more hype for a game's trailer and for a game if people think that they're not supposed to have it. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, there's a chain link fence here. I can't defeat a chain link fence. I guess I just did, actually.
I said it, we're gonna need some protection while we're loading up, man.
I've got your backs.
Do you like our gift for the cholo, man?
Very tasteful.
Yeah, I haven't really researched that. I think, isn't it something like, it's not necessarily the prices of the houses that are cheaper, it's like the interest rates that get better, or something like that? Look at this, that's cute.
Sure, respect me, familia. I hurt you. Show me you're the man.
You understand now.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine, like, in my opinion, in my extremely uninformed opinion, it seems like houses are never going to just become cheaper. It seems like houses are always going to be getting more and more expensive. Because why would they get cheaper? Unless, like, unless there's less people in the world, but there's always more people in the world. There's always more people looking to fill up the same space, you know.
No one's gonna miss you.
But yeah, something like rates. You know, I could see that getting better.
Hey, you can't kill me.
Right, I think the only way that I could think of to get like legitimately cheaper houses isn't that like they're gonna get cheaper anywhere,
We got what
but
we
that
came
you
for.
go
We're gonna
to
go
a
back now, okay?
place where they haven't gotten expensive yet. You know what I mean? And by that I mean like, you know, the middle of nowhere. Go buy a house in the middle of nowhere, you know? Which is sort of what I'm looking for. Uh-oh. I hope this van is somewhat bulletproof. Idaho was 300K? Okay, damn. Yeah, the houses around where I'm looking are like 300K. Because I'm kind of looking for a place that's like... Here's my ideal house right now. When I look outside, I want it to look like I'm in the middle of nowhere. But, I want to be relatively close to a highway, so I can get somewhere when I need to. And I'm kind of looking in an area that's sort of like between my parents and my brother, you know? And there is a nice little area around here that fits all of those qualifications. And I think the houses there are like 300, 350. No one can afford a $300,000 house. That's why well, I mean by no one, I mean no one that's not in the upper class. Yeah, that's why you got to get a mortgage, right? Cuz a bank can afford it.
My friend, today is a good day.
Like, because the thing is, paying a mortgage, I think, will end up being cheaper than paying rent for me right now.
We turn the tide in Little Havana. The cholos are finished.
Except it'll slowly be going towards something that is only increasing in value. Here's a funny thing as a kid, right? This is how kids are. I remember when my parents were buying a house.
Humberto Rubina says, you are a true friend. You can count on me for anything. I love you, man. Like a son or a dog.
I remember when my parents were shopping around for houses and taking me to the house buyings, you know, or house showings. And this is when I was like a child, right? And I remember seeing yeah, my parents live on a house that is, I would not be surprised if it was worth, on the better end, the better half of $1 million, you know? Because they live on, well, I want to say that their yard is like 1.5 acres or something, or like almost 2 acres. I remember when we were looking at houses, though, seeing a house that was like $240,000, you know, but the sign outside just said 240. You know what I mean? And you know, if you're buying a house, you know that it's 1,000. But it just said 240. And I remember as a kid looking at that sign and being like, wow, $240. That's a lot of money. Considering the price of this house. So yeah, anyway, just kids, and they're not really understanding you know, what numbers are. As far as the picture that I sent you, that I put on Discord, so yeah, my parents have like 1.5 acres, I think, something like that. They live right next to a farm, though. Like, my parents live in such an awesome place. Like, they've got a nice, pretty big yard. Big enough that they've got 2 workshops, you know? then in front of them, the house in front of them is like really far away because it's at the other end of a cul-de-sac, like a circular one, you know? And then the house to the left of them, there's pretty far away, and there's a big line of pine trees, right? And then there's nothing behind them. There's just a huge field behind them that's like some other guy's property, but it's like this giant field. So there's just nothing, right? And then to the right of them, there's a farm. So it's just this huge nothing. So yeah, my parents live like in the middle of nowhere, and but they're like close enough to a highway that that you can get to their house pretty easily, you know. So that's like the dream, right? Empire. I'm even starting to think to myself, and this might be, I mean, it depends on what I start doing. It depends on if I ever stop Twitch streaming. But I'm thinking like, okay, what if I... Like, what if I... really, like, worked hard, you know, got myself a really, particularly, profitable contract, and tried to get 2 houses, rent the second one out, and try to make enough profit from the second one that pays both the mortgages. What if? It wouldn't really pay both the mortgages, but eventually it would, right? Boom, then you've got two appreciating value assets that you're paying off, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's just funny to think, where it's like, all of a sudden, I'm starting to understand the American dream, right? Take advantage of this capitalist economy and try to set myself up so that I don't have to do any work anymore. Right. Get myself a couple of piece of shit tenants that can complain about me like I'm a shitty landlord, but really they're just shitty.
A Tifa truck. Great. Yeah, love. I love you, man. No, not in a funny way. Aight, ciao.
What was that?
Nothing.
Didn't sound like nothing.
Vic, look at me. It was nothing.
And you look at me. What was that about?
You'll thank me.
Like I haven't heard that before. What have you done?
I found a way in. 2 kids, broken home, no education, no father.
What?
And rich as shit. It's the American dream, baby. People with good medical treatment.
We are not kids.
We're young at heart. Listen, look, I met a big player. And we'll get big money for doing absolutely nothing.
This better not be drugs.
We won't be touching no drugs, man. Come on. You know, I'm your brother. You can trust me.
Yeah, I do worry a lot about, like, whether I'll be able to actually qualify for a mortgage. You know what I mean? Because, like...
So who is this player? My man's name is Forbes. He's gonna call us at the burger bar any minute now. So let's get down there pronto.
Cause, like... When I'm, right now I'm between contracts, right? But when I'm on contract, you know, I make a very comfortable living wage, you know what I mean? To where, like, I'm able to take a few months off here. But I had
So merchandise is hidden in the
I had
car-side panels.
some really
Yeah.
shitty stuff happen in
No
college where, like, somebody tried to take a loan out in my
Okay,
name
we're gonna pick up
and, like,
Forbes'
sort
car.
of
That's it?
succeeded.
No drugs?
And then I had
Man,
loan sharks
give
calling
me
me
a
for a
break.
long
There's
time
no
for
winning
somebody
with you.
else's loan and a bunch of
Aw,
bullshit.
You gotta be kidding me.
And it
Okay,
like
nobody
ruined
move.
my credit
Come
score.
on. Hands where I can see him. Do it. I said nobody fucking move.
So the only way for me to qualify for a loan, I think,
Keep still, you mother.
what is going on here? They want me to just leave?
Man, that's just typical. They think we did it? This is bullshit.
So what, now we just leave? Are you coming, Lance? Okay, cool. Alright, so we're just going then. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that like, so my credit score was like ruined by this shitty loan thing that I had nothing to do with, you know? So the only way for me to qualify, I think, is gonna be to co-sign with somebody else, and even then, probably hound the bank for a little bit about my purchase history. Like, the thing is, I've been with my bank for a really long time, and my bill payment with them has always been perfect, you know? All the stuff that is directly related to me and them has all been great. So, I think if I hound them enough, you know, they can get it to work. Yeah, because of that dumb credit shit. I tried to, like, launch an investigation once, but it was the most frustrating runaround nonsense I've ever tried to deal with. Lance, why are you just shooting at police officers? Oh, we're talking about, home buying.
Forbes' car's in the impound yard.
So what are we doing here?
We're going in the back
He's
door.
just shooting that cop. Get a motorbike. Oh, well, there's one right here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I've been renting for a long time and thought it was the way to go for a long time, and it really was. But recently a switch just flipped in my head where now I really, really want to own a house. A big part of it is just so I can do what I want, you know? Like, I have to worry about sound so much where I'm at, and,
Hey,
and, like, I can't even properly soundproof this place, because A, I can't damage the walls to do it, and B, it's temporary. I can't dump a bunch of money into it because it's temporary anyway, you know? So, like, I just want to have my own place. Oh yeah.
Out of here.
I don't get
If I had
How is
enough
one dumb
land, then
car
Flex
gonna
and
make
I
us
could be
rich?
neighbors.
I've got everything covered, man.
Are there drugs hidden in the car?
Great driving, Vic. But, it's best that I take it from here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Forbes doesn't know you, man. He wouldn't trust you. See you later, baby.
Oh man, that car's got the shutter back window. But yeah, so I should also mention, like, I've been having a wonderful, excellent time focusing on Twitch streaming every day, you know? There will come a time, yeah, that was Lance, because we're his brother. And this takes place just before. Ooh. The civil asset forfeiture impound. Seize the vehicles they want. Yo. This is what I'm looking for. Car collection. Okay, where is that place? Is it Forbes? Or is it... Hang on, let me look at the map. Where is this impound? Civil asset forfeiture impound. It's just south of me. It's where we just were. Okay, alright, yeah, let's go check this out. So, but yeah, like maintenance and stuff, you know, it's so funny. Like, I don't know what the hell the deal was third. But I'm telling you, a switch just flipped in my head. Where it's like, I used to say that, where it's like, hey, if something breaks, I can just call someone. And then they'll come fix it. But like, I don't know. Lately, I've really enjoyed fixing stuff myself. And when it's your own thing that you're fixing, and then you get it set up your way, you know, I like that idea. Oh, but, okay, what I was saying a second ago was, like, at some point I am, you know, at some point, these fun daily streams are gonna have to end. So that I can get back to work. And also focus more on building up this kind of life stuff that I've been talking about. As in, like, you know, working during the working hours, evening hours doing this kind of house stuff, you know, probably setting up a studio and setting up a workshop and all that kind of stuff. I will be doing, once I have a house. I'll still be streaming, of course, just not these, like, everyday morning streams anymore. Because this was just during my vacation. I thought I was going to be all streamed out really soon, though. But check it out, like, well, I don't know. Yeah, we just figured that out, Isaac. So yeah, I thought that, that I would get all streamed out, but nah, dude. I feel like I'm having a better time every single day. Dude. We gotta get back into the impound lot here. Okay, there it is. Isaac! We know! The game is telling us this right now. Do 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 do. What is going on here? Nothing that I'm interested in. Man, good thing I've got that infinite sprint, huh? Wait, here's a road. I gotta find a car. I like that there's like a bunch of workers around here. That's one thing that I generally really like about these games, is the way that they spawn people that make sense, you know? Cars as well. You know, you go to this area, you see a lot of workers and a lot of industrial cars and stuff. Okay, I gotta find my way back to the impound here. But to where I can actually, like... get the cars. This is... okay, here we go. This looks about right. There's a crane here. Oh, I remember this place from Vice City. Okay, hang on. So, I'm looking at my map. Physical map, right? And it says... so the tow truck... the tow truck for the asset recovery logo is exactly right here. I did get those finished, yes. What? Oh, is this the list? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Street Fighter? I don't even know what the hell that is. But alright, alright, alright. I can get a few of these. So real quick, we're just gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna say... grab my keyboard and screenshot. Then we're gonna open Microsoft Paint. Crop it down to just that. And alright. So now we can go... oh god! That's not what I meant at all. Now we can window capture paint. There it is. And pull that up whenever we need. There we go. How about that? Yep. Alright. So now let's get going. Street Fighter, huh? Okay. Look at that texture on the wall. It, like, barely works. Alright. So here we go. So let's try and remember what some of these are. The pony, I think, is like a van, right? It's the Secura car. Alright. Don't need one of those. This is... oh, this is just a Bobcat, I think. Don't need one of those. Oh, this might be a pony, though. I don't think it is, though. That's a Yankee. Alright. What's this? I don't know what all the cars are yet, but I know what a lot of them are.
Immigrants and nightmares.
A Walton?
Sweet Molly Malone. Hey, watch my trousers.
That house ain't got shit on it.
Oh, what's this? This might be a Boxville. Oh, no, this is a pony! I think this is a pony, right? Benson? Oh, geez, hang on. I'm getting messages on the phone.
You best rectify this situation.
She don't even know I work here. You ain't see me, soldier.
I'm a veteran, jackass!
Okay. Hey, speaking of, someone saying landlords are shitty, apparently my landlord texted me saying that he dropped off salt for the water softener.
Sneaky bastard.
That's a Greenwood? I like my current landlord quite a bit. He's, it's nice having a landlord that's just a guy and not a company.
Hands off of me.
Because he's easy to talk to, you know? And easy to, like, make things work. Yeah, I will unfortunately be going back to a company landlord pretty soon. Okay, so Polaris V8 is one of the things that we need. We can get one of those from any of our prostitution rings. So what is this car again? I can't remember. Is this a... like a Greenwood or something? Yeah, okay. So that's a Greenwood, that's an Admiral, that's a Manana. We don't need any of those. Esperanto? Incorrect! Let's see... Wait, what is this? This is an Admiral, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Greenwood. Manana, perhaps. I don't know what this is. Or wait, this is either a... like a Regina... or... let's see. Oh, yeah, that is what it is. Alright, what else do we got here? Ooh, is this the stallion that we need? We need a stallion. Let's go. Oh, hey, it actually tells you when you get in. Nice. Yeah, I think the Blista Compact might have been one of the cars that was hard for me to find. Even though, like, I knew what it looked like, I just couldn't find them, you know? I just found a box car earlier today. What is it called? A Boxville? Yeah. All right, here we go. doesn't even put it... Doesn't even... put it... like, have us put it in a garage. Whoa, we need a way bigger brush. There we go. There we go. All right. The hell is this? Flatbed. All right. So then that right there is one of those, I can't remember the name of it. It's not what we want, though. All right. Moving on, then. That is one nice-looking sky. Okay, so the world isn't all that big yet. I don't know if I've seen all of these cars yet. Like, I don't think I've seen an Oceanic yet. I also am not exactly sure what the point of doing this is going to be. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, they look pretty cool. I just can't remember seeing any yet. Man, this truck has me, like, kind of too high up to really see these cars very well. But yeah, of these cars, the only ones I know of that we can actually get right now are, like, the Sanchez, I think the Cuban Hermes, the Polaris, the Pony, and the Boxville. I don't know about a Street Fighter because I haven't seen one of those yet. Like, I don't really know what... I don't really know what that is, you know? I'm not sure what this car is. I'm starting to enjoy the plot ones more. Ooh, Stinger. Yeah. In original Vice City, there would always be an Oceanic, like, outside the main hotel. All right, so here's the Polaris V8. We need one of these. This fucking pimpin' ass car. These things are sweet. Super fast too. Let's get this thing on the main road and just blast. Just blast off into space. Here we go. No! 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 Oh, I fucked it up. Why do all the cars disappear sometimes? Well, those Polarises always spawn by prostitution rings. So all I have to do is go back to my prostitution ring and I'm fine. Which is why if I see, like, another one of the cars that I need, we can pretty much just ditch the Polaris, you know, because we can consistently find those. Is this a pony? Nah, this is a Rumpo. Is that the same as this? Yep. So, Rumpos have, like, this bottom to them. They're also windowless. Moonbeams, I think, have, like, the different windows, you know? It's parked outside because, it's like your pimp mobile to do your pimpin' missions in. Put bombs on the railway? No, I don't remember that. I wonder if the Street Fighter is a certain kind of bike. Certain kind of motorcycle, you know? When you destroy the whole city? Oh, yeah. Man, this car collection is going not as fast as I was expecting. I mean, I know where to get a Cuban Hermes. I think. Okay, what are these? I don't really know what this kind of truck is called. Oh, this is a Yankee again. Okay. I feel like a lot of these vehicles are going to be on the other island. We should probably wait until the other island to even do this stuff.
What is going on?
Because right now, I should be able to go get a Polaris pretty easily. And a Cuban Hermes. But like the Oceanic and the Sanchez, I think are the other island. The Boxville, I know I can get one of those here as well. Where am I? Okay. The Polaris is up here. The warheads will all rust in peace. Oh, dude, I bet this is a Street Fighter. Unless it's just a PCJ. Oh, it is. Alright, you can take it back. That thing's stupid. Alright, here we go. Let's try again on the... Let's try again on the Polaris here. All right. I don't really have to be driving full speed like this. Maybe that's part of my issue. Or what? Maybe that was part of my issue last time. Yeah, the cars are changing lanes less now, though. Alright, there we go. Now, can you just drive full speed into this marker? Oops. Sorry, a wall drew in front of me. All right. Getting out of here is rough, though, since there's just a bunch of these stupid cars.
My white spot found me.
Hey, Luna. Good afternoon. Oh, geez, I just remembered that chat for GTA is supposed to be on the left, so it doesn't cover up the HUD. Okay, let me try and remember where Hermes was. I think he, or not Hermes, but the Cuban Hermes was. I think the guy was over here, right? And also, ah! I had a passenger. Yeah, here we go. So these things get going very fast. But I don't know if we're actually going to be on a road that gets them going fast. Yeah, this is pretty good. Whoa, ground. Man, it looks weird when the game doesn't draw stuff in yet and you can see, like, the background. Oh, that was terrible. This is a job for Shift. Oh, weird. That first one, I thought the Shift... Wait. Why doesn't Shift work on Paint? I thought that made you draw a straight line. Alright, fine. Shapes. Line. Thicker. There we go. We can even adjust it afterward. Them's the strats. Man, every time I read that I need to find a pony, I think of that song. What's that riding pony song? Ride my pony, baby, baby. Gonna ride a pony, baby, baby. What is that? I can't... who is that music artist? That song was like super huge. in the 90s and maybe early 2000s. What is this? Oh, is this a Blista Compact? Oh, look at that. And then here we've got an Admiral and a Regina. Whoa, what's this locked icon? Oh, this is where we can buy a ATV. Yeah, it's gonna drive me nuts trying to think of the guy's name. Hang on, we need to jam during our car collection here. Because I know I can find a couple others. I found the Boxville before when I was looking for a place that would, I was looking for, like, a food delivery place, and I was driving through all the alleyways, and I found a Boxville. So let's see if we can find another one. It's funny that people are never driving Sanchez's. Since, like, we've definitely used them in missions and stuff. They'll spawn them for us. But I think they're more common in the other area because of the beach. There is a little... There's one. We found a Sanchez. I was going to say, there is a little bit of beach in this area that we could go check out. Sorry, your car's being... Your Sanchez is being impounded. I like the idea of there being specific cars that you have to go find and collect that are like parked somewhere and you gotta find them, you know what I mean? I think that's what GTA 4 did. There we go. Alright, here we go. The impound lot is here. See, if only I could just hop on a Sanchez to ride out of here, you know? Alright. I wonder if we get anything besides just money for doing all this. What genre of music would you say that Metroid music is? Because it's really distinct, you know? And like a big part of it is like that it's like atmospheric synth, right? But like the big defining thing about it is that a lot of the sounds kind of sound like they're being produced by the environment. it's all very spacey. Like, it's just, oh man, this series has such good music. Alright, let's see if one of the cars that I need hangs out in, like, the airport. I actually haven't, like, driven around here yet. Like, what's this at the end here? Nothing, just some buoys. Oh, dude, looks like you can hit these like a jump. Uh-oh. Oh no! If only I had thought to do that earlier. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, good, good, good. There's a baggage car here. It seems like this game doesn't have cars that, well, I feel like in Vice City, the baggage car also had rear wheel turning, rear wheel steering, you know? It kind of seems like this game doesn't have that, like cars that do that. Oh yeah, hasn't Jay-Z done like a lot of stuff based on other music and also like collaborations and that kind of thing? I remember there being like an entire Jay-Z Linkin Park mashup album. Can we crash into this? No? Okay. Okay, okay, I finally made it back out of the airport. Now, we just need to find ourselves... Wait, what is this? Oh, this... Oh, shit, a Sentinel? I've, like, not seen one of these yet. Interesting. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I gotta try to find where I found the Boxville earlier. I think it was also quite far north. If I am not mistaken. I saw a Phoenix back there. Oh shit, jump! What is this? Wait, what? This game has like BMX bikes in it? What? I did not know this game had this. Because these were in San Andreas, but not Liberty City Stories. And in San Andreas, they made these like the very first thing that you find. To like introduce it to you, you know? Why would they put the camera here where you cannot see what's in front of you? Okay, so anyway. What are we actually doing here? I was thinking I can totally find a Boxville. I don't know about a pony, an Oceanic, or a Street Fighter, though. I feel like I've seen a pony. Wait, what? What is this car? This I don't recognize. Is this in Idaho? Okay, yeah. Man, some of these songs are so loud. That's a Rumpo. Okay, but now that we're going north, here we go. Now that we're up here, I can do kind of what I was doing before. Like, just looking around the alleyways for, like, what I thought was going to be, like, a food delivery vehicle. But what we ended up finding last time was a box bill. It was even really fancy looking. Yeah, I gotta say though, I'm not particularly into this selection of vehicles for me to have to go find, you know? I want the cars that are fun to find. Because they're just driving around. What day is it? Tuesday. Street Fighter. What the hell is that? That wouldn't be like a cop bike, would it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was this? Oh, this is a PCJ again. Whoa, I feel like the frame rate is like really taking a dive here. Okay, we might... Uh-oh. Take out 20 bikers. Okay. And... no one's around. Great job, Grand Theft Auto. Well, let's find some bikers. GTA, you gotta help me out here. You gotta spawn the guys that you want me to kill. Here we go. Oh god, the frame rate.
Come on, sissy boy. I'm gonna bust your ass.
Okay, luckily they're all terrible shots.
I'm gonna tear you a new asshole, right, mamas? I'm gonna bust your ass. Yo, bites are like mamas.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
I'm gonna tear you a
Like, the frame rate here is just... oh, it's atrocious.
Hey, dead man.
And like... oh god. Okay, we only need to kill 5 more bikers, though. Oh my god, game, you can do it. No, 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 not like that.
Oh yeah, he's loaded.
Come on, sissy boy.
Are you serious? Oh, oh.
Handicap parking.
Oh, there we go. Okay, what I'm afraid of is that that's going to piss off the bikers now. Hopefully that didn't give me any negative biker reputation. There is a whole gang of bikers chasing me now, though. But yeah, hopefully we can all just forget that that happened. Look, it was a rampage, okay? It was a video game special. Whoa, this thing is fast. All right, I gotta go do some. I gotta go do some missions. So let's real quick just take a shave over here. Ooh, yeah. All right, moving on then. Yeah, so let's do a couple more story missions. And we'll see what happens. I kind of feel like, gosh, it's only been 3 hours and I'm already just like, you know, this game, I'm, a little done with it today. But I think some story missions should help that. Really, it's the fact that we got to car collection, and the selection of cars that they want me to steal are boring, so, like, I got a little bored of doing it pretty quickly. But I will keep it all in mind. Alright, let's go. What's next? Money for nothing? Like that Dire Straits song? Beverly Hillbillies.
Hey, Vic.
Hey. Yo, bro,
So,
what's up?
Vic, you want to hear about a little plan that is going to make us three very rich?
Very rich.
So what's the risk?
Well, let me put it like this. You will not be handling any drugs. All I need you to do is keep the cops busy while Lance and I steal some merch off the scum who brought it into this country.
The drugs are already here, so we ain't drug trafficking.
Exactly. You're just a decoy. All you gotta do is make the police think you're carrying. They can't arrest you for that.
No, but they can shoot me.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Vic, you'll be fine. Rich and fine.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's pop.
That shot of the guy at the end was kind of weird. Alright, go to the decoy van. Oh, and everybody's here, huh? Alright. Oh, whoops, I was looking at my own marker. Let's get rid of that. So I think I will probably go back to having a little bit of like user defined radio station. In GTA 4. And just only use music that I know won't get claimed. Oh, alright. So, wait, where the hell do they want me to go here? Oh, okay. Ooh. I like this thing. This car right here? What is this? Hang on. No. What is this thing? This thing is cool. It's not... Is it just a stallion? A saber. Right. Yeah, that's my kind of car. Alright. Anyway, moving on. So I noticed in San Andreas, the first time that I hopped on a vehicle using the user tracks, it was a motorcycle. And I noticed that there was like a radio, like a low fidelity radio filter put on the music. And I wish they did that for all. It turned out later that they only... I complimented it at first. But then it turned out later that they only do that if you're on a motorcycle. I feel like it should always do that. Because it's the radio. Excuse me.
This is gonna be the decoy van. Come on, Vic, you drive.
This van's the wrong color, Forbes.
Relax. It's nothing a little paint can't fix.
This van is good to Van Gogh.
Yeah, funny. Vic, take the decoy and lead the cops away from here. We'll let you know when we're home free.
It's a little hard to believe that they just spray painted this van. So they taped up all the windows very carefully, taped up the fenders and all that, and the lights. Then spray painted it. It all turned out perfect. It's also shiny. Even though it was just spray paint, it's got a nice polish.
Breaker, what's your 20?
For Christ's sakes, lads, speak English.
Yeah. We're on our way. Keep the cops busy.
Uh-oh. Okay, as long as I don't get hit by a spike strip, I think we're fine. I haven't really seen them using spike strips, though, in this game yet. Yeah, that's rough when they... Oh, there's one. Shit, the helicopter's shooting at me now? I mean, right now my plan is just drive really fast, but like... It kind of seems like, uh-oh, yeah, see, we need to find a cheesy spot to hang out, where the cops won't be able to get to us. You know what I mean? What if we hang out in here for a while? Uh-oh, the helicopter's shooting at us, though. Uh-oh. I have to leave the decoy van. Why would the decoy van being destroyed matter? Aren't they chasing me? Because they think that it's a van full of drugs? And so if I get out... Okay, fine. Alright. Fucked it up. It's annoying that a helicopter shoots at you. Oh, police cheetah? Oh, jeez. And, okay, there we go. Well, I've got $300,000 in this game now. I could buy 100 quads if I really wanted to. 100! Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, this game is definitely being a bit of a victim of, like... this game isn't totally standing out as being particularly excellent, you know? Like Liberty City Stories was. And on top of that, I'm getting burnt out on this formula. So, like, it needs to be extra good in order to survive my burnout, you know? And it's not... That's kind of how I'm feeling about it right now. But, it's good, though. And, you know. I've got a lot of good side stuff. Ooh, there's an Infernus parked there. I've got a lot of good side stuff done already, so, it'll probably keep picking up and being better, and then, you know. We've got 4 to look forward to at some point. Oh.
Of course, you can't kid a kid. Hey, Vic. Hey.
Yo, bro,
So,
what's up?
Vic, you want to hear about a little plan that is going to make us 3 very rich?
Very rich.
So what's the risk?
Well, let me put it like this. You will not be handling any drugs. All I need you to do is keep the cops busy while Lance and I steal some merch off the scum who brought it into this country.
The drugs are already here. So
Oh, right, I already watched this. All right. Do 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 do. Okay. Why even put in the detail? Oh, wait, this is a pony? Oh. Maybe if I successfully do this mission and I don't have to park it somewhere, I'll be able to drive it right to the impound. But okay, now we know what they look like. And then, oh, what I was gonna say is, why even put the detail in that they need to paint it? You know? Like, it's so unrealistic that they all just spray painted the truck real quick and it looks perfect and shiny. So why even have the detail in there in the first place at all? Because I don't get what it's achieving. Is it supposed to be funny, maybe? I don't know. Okay. What up, Arthur? We're just doing some story missions here. Alright, so here we go. Skip the cutscene, and then let us get into this fancy part. Oh, wait. This is south. Okay, so I need to find somewhere. Whoa, that police cheetah came in hot. I need to find somewhere I can hang out without getting this.
Speak English.
Oh, you know what I bet I can do? Probably not. I was gonna say go to the pay and spray, but then don't actually lose the wanted level, you know? But the pay and spray will at least fix the damage on the car. But hey, that worked. I think what I really got to do is just drive through a lot of alleyways. Or what about out here? What if we just hang out around here? They've got a dumb helicopter shooting at me. But what if I get under something? Is there something I can get under? Okay, driving around the trailer park seems to be the right call. I just gotta not get shot by the helicopter.
Don't give up, man. Not much further now.
There is a helicopter. Oh my god, what a stupid thing in the mission. The fucking helicopter shoots you. That is ridiculous. That's so stupid. Alright, alright. That's why I was hoping to get the van under something. Or maybe, I mean, maybe you gotta destroy the helicopter, but I'm pretty sure just another one would come for you, right? Oh, look, all the cars are gone. Do you lose your wanted level if you save in this game? I don't remember. You did in San Andreas. I don't remember if you did in Liberty City Stories, though. You do, okay. Makes sense. You went to your hideout and slept, right? Alright, well. It's a little early to call it, but I've got, like, stuff I need to take care of recently, so sorry that it's an early ending for the show. But, there's a couple things. I'm sort of not feeling the game super much. And then also, I've got this TV thing I want to figure out, and then, doing some, I got some other stuff to do as well. So, gosh, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with Mario, and I'm very excited to play more Mario. That game, 3D World, has been really, really fun, so, maybe I'll be back feeling better with that. And until then, what's going on here? Minin is playing himself some Punch-Out, so I'm gonna host him up. And yeah, thanks everybody. Bye!